Everyone, welcome to K News 24/7. My name is Cameron. I have Upis, my co-host. We are going to discuss what is happening at Naturena. Umnandi Dr.
Angikrange mfethu right one.
Ngimnandi.
Right.
It is one. Right. Everything is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, if you are new to the channel, consider yourself subscribing. You will never regret subscribing to K News 24/7. And also, click the link that you can see there. It's a group chat. Yeah, we'll get our supporters with Kaizer Chiefs, so that even if you don't watch videos, but you will stay updated. Okay, our team, we were all watching yesterday's game against Isaulos. What can you say about the performance of the players and also the strategy from our coach, Kevin Johnson?
Mashiane is all a bit disappointing, like very disappointing. In the first half, we only had one shot on target, and for a team of Chiefs standard, that's not right. And we are coming back from a loss against Midfield. Begula machita bekumela phakamisa ama socks khona sibonise ukuthi you know what, they learned from their lessons. So it was very disappointing. And then your second question, Kevin Johnson, like you can see what he's trying different kinds of combinations. We say Udoli put him as our number 10, but he was nowhere to be seen. He only had one cross in the box, which resulted into a one shot on target by our striker Chivavir, and then that was it. We didn't see him again all game long until he was substituted. So I don't know what's going on. Amachita says one of my training clips wabo badlala 1-2 and all of those things, but Mashiane asikuboni lo. You know, senior players like Abotoli, Aboranga, like it's like they don't have a responsibility of carrying the team forward, you know. So Mashiane, it was very disappointing. Actually nje kube nje PSL level yadayazini ngona vele sikhansela so icala kabusha cause like bese kubaba amehlo lento besiyibukela izolo.
Yeah, yesterday's performance, like I can say Git Ama fans definitely we had high expectations.
Yeah.
Okay, as they are coming from a loss against Midfield, they will show hunger this time. They will make sure to make us happy again.
Yeah.
It was a day for apologizing. Guys, we are sorry for that day.
Exactly.
But here are good results. This is what we are going to do things from now on going forward. But we didn't see any difference. First half, that first goal attempt, one goal attempt in just 45 minutes.
That was it.
So that was poor from Lentole. Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then looking here, we have a lot of issues. But so far, I can see the positivity up front. I mean at the back.
Yeah.
At the back, you can see which our defense is solid. Judging from our previous 7 matches. Out of 7 matches, we just considered 1 goal. So this is positive. Our defense is playing very well. And then in terms of our midfield, I have a question. Do you think that pairing of Yusuf Martin or Castillo, it will definitely work?
Not at all. I can use 7 because Martin and Castillo are the same kind of players. Both players are offensive minded. Bahlezi njalo bacabanga ngiyaphambili. Akekho nje uzothi you know what, let me awuthi ngisale mina ngilwele my second ball and try to stabilize the midfield. Both of them are forward minded, forward passes, like they don't have control of the game, you know, and almost all the time they are found lacking. They are out of position. Mawungathi yabheka that red card we considered. That red card we considered, it's both of them that created that mistake, and we saw it in the first half. Luckily our defense managed to recover that ball even Bruce Fuma. First half they did the same mistake. The Swallows bus breaker in the middle, and they tried to run forward, but they couldn't capitalize on the chance. Second half they did the same thing again. Castillo plays the ball to Matt, a very cheap ball in the middle of the park. They intercepted it by Dlalela Gumhang, and then Dove had no choice but to commit that foul and get a red card. But that pairing saw as a 7-0. We need a defensive midfield as well as should we lose the ball in the middle of the park, he's there to protect the defense. If Badlali Saboitu with no defensive midfielder, who's going to protect our defense? Obviously, I'm a defense you commit such mistakes. So angeke is 7-0. Coach will have to rethink that midfield position. You can't play two players abadlala ibhola elifanayo.
So this means uYusuf Mat uhlala ebenchini or uCastillo uhlala ebenchini. That's the only solution.
Yeah, one of them has to be sacrificed.
What do you think about the change of formation? Maybe we can try to play 3-4-3, because 3-4-3 will also bring in Umthetho into the box, which I think can work. But for it defense, a
3-4-3 could work for us, because if you could look in Mashiane, we had a red card in our center back here too, and then we played with 3 defenders, and still we managed to see Bam Swallows defensively. They did pose a threat, but then our threats were far and few in between. So we could play 3-4-3, which means Umthetho also by that player, that defensive player, as a protector defense yet, and then we know which the other 3 midfielders that we have, they are just gonna push forward and make sure the team plays by combine and 8, like I said, because Mawasi Ibega Mashiane, it's like besidlala finder lama 1-2 esiwabona training amachita washaya, even though it's a few clips azange siwabona. We always tried ukuthi siye phambili, go wide and then put a cross in, and it didn't really work for us azange zisipanele nje. And we were lucky futhi as well, because Swallows could have won that match. After the match was resumed due to those lightnings, they were on top of us, because now they realize okay, bayashota labantu lava, and they don't have a defensive midfielder. So that's why even coach introduced Umthetho in the second half, so that there could be stability in the middle of the park.
Yeah, and then there were some changes yesterday, not like really changes, but I was surprised to see Happy Mashiane proceeding playing as our left back.
Yeah.
How was his performance so far?
I'd give it a 50-50 performance, Antoine, because it's been a while since I did a full 90 minutes. So you could see he was a bit rusty. First Tasha Kamani, we were not so good, and but Amakros work I've always known with Amakros Unzuembu. Defensively, there's a room for improvement. So njengoba should give it a 50-50. If you could play bamjwayeza nje ukudlala, but you know we have an experienced left back in Sifiso Hlanti. So yeah, it's going to be difficult for him. Yeah, and I think I game time, but then also you have Hlanti on the bench. Now he can't. Now he's waiting for his chance with Abuyele back to his position.
But the advantage phela Happy Mashiane here. Uhlanti, his contract is coming to an end this June, and the Kaizer Chiefs akakakhulumi anything about Uhlanti contract extension.
Yeah.
So there are high chances Uhlanti might leave Kaizer Chiefs at the end of this season. of which can give uHappy Mashiane that opportunity. That's why you see currently uMashiane bayazama ukumpesha like kancane so that i-team ibone ukuthi okay, are they going to sign a new left back or they will rely on uMashiane?
That's why ngithi he needs game time khona manje azodlala azokwazi ukujwayela so that rustiness iyasuka kuye, because bubona bekasashaya ama first touch defensive wisely he was not so clean yabo, so mangalungisa nje lapho nalapho uzoba right. So with uHlanti you know it is when it comes to also ungale kwa overdate when it comes to offering you a new contract, you know, but they like to drag their feet, so we don't know which they'll give him a new contract or what, but right now uHappy Mashiane has got the opportunity like ezandleni zakhe, it's up to him ukuthi ayisebenzise or kanjani. So next match we are against struggling
Golden
Arrows, so I hope ukuthi na kuleyo match bayamnikeza maybe just 60 minutes so ukuthi alungise ama flops wakhe awuthunile on that match, probably go forward more, you know, put in those crosses, but most importantly is defense wise, because defensive bowubona ukuthi when he was tested kunala alekha khona kancane, and that is due because game time akanayo. Yeah.
And then we also saw Wandile Duba. Now he was being given some few minutes before the end of the game. So far, I saw a potential. So Bonila shot target, Uzamile Umfana to shoot outside 18. That shows a bravery from Wandile Duba. Do you think we have a striker there?
The pressure is too much right now.
But we don't have a striker in the club. Chivaviro is not doing well. They even opt to play actually to Priest as a center forward. Gonzalez, come on. Ever since Gonzalez wagcina ukudlala before i-AFCON, even today asikakamboni in the field. Even naku reserve, it's rare ukuthi umbone. So you can see ukuthi as Kaizer Chiefs as a club, we are struggling with goals. We are on goals drought, to be honest. We are struggling with goals. I think maybe the club need to approach with that mentality of Orlando Pirates, as once they had a striker coach for a few months. I think that was a month or two, if I'm not mistaken, which worked, because sababona lento lena abu Zuka manje. That's why he started scoring more goals after that striker coach. I think we need the same thing at Naturena, because our strikers, they are not good at all. Total.
Yeah, very uqinisile lapho, like you don't know whether it's a problem of positioning themselves or it's a problem of connecting the middle field yabo, because into ebengicela ukuyisho manje ukuthi lama combination play esiwabonayo kuma clips during training asiwaboni during the match. Izolo like njengoba ngisho, play to the middle field, go wide and then put in a cross. Ama cross way to they were just like last year. It's only one cross that was made by Chivaviro in the first half, and then that was it. Second half we tried, but then it's really not happening. So I don't know, maybe Utuba and I would think that kind of patience that Mahopa has been given at Pirates, you know, because Pirates have been really patient with that boy, and it kind of paid off. He's not really there now, but he's getting those goals in the national team. Nakona he came back with a goal. So no, those 20-30 minutes now uzoba right, because some of these players have not been playing regularly. Khona baqala ukubafaka manje during a tender ka Kevin Johnson. We've always been relying on Chivaviro and Gonzalez, for which they haven't really performed to their best of their abilities. So we just need patience. For now it's a good thing, because we are no longer chasing any cups. Into nje sibhekile ukuthi qualify for ICAF.
Which is my second question.
Yeah.
Do you think is it possible? Because looking at Kaizer Chiefs, we have whatever it takes to get that second position or third position.
Yeah.
But looking at our play, looking at our players, hunger, they don't show any hunger. It looks like they are playing without any purpose. Just playing for the sake of playing. They will see at the end of the match ukuthi athi nama results. We don't see that thing. Ukuthi as in even if they can lose 2 matches in a row, on their third match they won't even show hunger. Ukuthi they've been struggling to get Ilentole a win. So we don't see this thing.
It's like ngathi bathethe imadayizini bayihlalele khoneni sathi awufuna ukudlala yazokala uzosijoina, because there's no unity. First of all, you can see na good training, those players that come from the youth development babodwa, the senior players babodwa. Where's the unity in that? Kuyakhombisa ukuthi le nto siyenze ejimini nasegamini we're gonna show it, because asizwani from ejimini. So njengoba usho, there's no hunger, akuna player lithathe responsibility. Dolly came back yesterday, he was nowhere to be seen. Those combination plays, we don't see them. It's like I don't know which problem ekuphi mfethu. Lento engiyibonile izolo, it was an eyesore, because even after we came back from Guma change room after that, after those lightnings, we thought maybe Machita push, seeing ukuthi now we are 1 man down, so we have to fight, but nothing. You could there were so many balls ebebawadlalela kuduba, high balls, long balls, aka challenge mfana. It's just looking at the defenders challenging the ball babodwa. So uyabona ukuthi i-unit ayikho kule team. There's no hunger, like no one is playing for the badge with, you know what, I'm going out there to fight. It's only those individual players obabonayo ukuthi, you know what, they want this thing. Players like Abodove, uDove yili player ulibonayo ukuthi each and every match uyapusha. Uvuma, he saved us again last night.
Yeah, beautiful saves from Ubruts Fuma. At least he managed to keep his 60th clean sheet.
Yeah.
That's for him as a goalkeeper. He's winning on his side.
Yeah,
because
you
understand, this is giving him more chances to play than Brennan Peterson, who is waiting for mistakes outside. You understand. So for Ubruts Fuma, I can say big up. He's been saving us like match in and match out. Each and every game he's there. So we are playing against Ilentolena, Lemontville Golden Arrows, of which they are struggling. They have lost, I think, 10 matches in a row.
10 in a row.
You understand? Gobe. Ngathi pa number 10. I'm quite sure.
They are on the bottom half of the log. I think number 10. Ngathi it's number 10. So Ndota, they started very well when the season began, but now gyapeta. Do you think bangavuka ngathi labantu? Because also basishaya mayisaqale ilento le, basishaya 2-1. Nakhona imesh yakhona, it was not convincing. Kaizer Chiefs inokuluza ama-measure week. You know, izolo ngibuzile ukuthi what's the score prediction between Chiefs and Swallows, and I said 1-0 or 2-0. But this time around, I don't think you will win against the Arrows.
So
Arrows because you know how these teams get motivated when they play against Chiefs. And Mautiapa play with Chiefs, there's no hang Gibo is just let's go out there 90 minutes and let's play and let's see what goes in. There's no way la corner players will touch ball dlala 1-2 balande or anything. It's just let's hope it forward and see which you will try and get a goal. So yes, Arrows might definitely get a win against us. So I accept him is
Gobi. Buffett ningaphutela. Arrows match will kick off on Tuesday. Kuzoba kuyi-5 zika March. So don't miss out on that clash. I think we will see you next time. What is your match prediction this time? We thought we are going to beat Lentolena, Solus, but we failed to do so. Shugusi namanje, we're going to play a draw against Arrows. yeah, ziyakhala. But guys, we will see you next time with something else. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and also click that link to join a group chat on WhatsApp.